low key, we wanted to get back to life, but high key, we're never going to get back to that space. Somebody coughs and it's like, yeah, somebody sneezes and it's like, you know, I get on the plane. I don't want to be too close to people. So as soon as I get home from any event, it's clean up, wash up, like just make sure I try to do whatever I can and then monitor if I'm coughing or not. And it's so different now, but I do know that it made me want to live life though, and want to see a future for myself beyond the age of 30. It was scary because I was like, damn, what if I don't make it past this age either? Like, it was a lot. We can go through so many stories, so many different things, but you're talking about the mask. David said he has a clip about RFK Jr. comparing masks to
slavery.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's take a listen to that.
Oh my goodness, this cracker.
Film crew came up to me during that convocation, and they asked me why I wasn't wearing a mask, which nobody was except for the NBC film crew. And they said, wasn't I scared of dying of COVID?
It sounds like you're dying of COVID.
Them, there's a lot worse things than dying. And they said to me, like what? And I said, like living like a slave.
I'm about to read the room. Okay, never mind.
Read it. He read
never
it.
mind.
Like having my children grow up in an America
not even able
where
to really get a
the
word
Bill of
out.
Rights is just a empty piece of paper. In 1776, there was a generation of Americans that were willing to sacrifice their lives, their jobs, their property, their fortunes to give us this Bill of Rights. And upwards of 20,000 of them died to give us this gift.
Ooh, there's so many horrible things I want to say about him.
He said
that
long
would get our
COVID
channel
sounding.
canceled.
It's just he's right here with it. I got a raspy voice naturally, and he sounds like he's about to croak tomorrow because he decided not to wear a mask 3-4 years ago.
That's, I have, don't let me speak on this one because I'm going to call up Sirhan. I'm going to call up whatever disorder his voice has. I'm going to call up. There's just so many things that I would say that would get our channel canceled. So you got this one.
Oh, I don't. Because whatever we saw there was exactly the example that we needed to see. We saw the crowd. He told us everything that we needed to. Because I was gonna say read the room, but then when the room was read, I understand that's the people that need that. Those are remember the backwoods missing tooth in the front over here talking about I ain't got no health insurance, all those things, and who are voting for Donald Trump every single day. The same man that told you not to wear no mask, told you to inject, was it bleach or encouraged
disinfectant in your blood
and those kind of things. Let's be for real. Everybody in that room probably sounds like the RFK Jr. And they don't care. It's all about being for America, by America. There's a commercial that plays all the time over here. For America. So buy America for America, Jasper Jeeps or whatever it is. And when I drove through that city, the man said, it gives me, we don't wear a mask around here because we are Americans. And that's what it gives. Being American means you have to die because what were you fighting against? The virus itself?
No. They were fighting, and they are still fighting for the right to get you sick. And I don't think we really put enough emphasis, or perhaps the administration, the CDC didn't realize that's the real battle. The real battle was you had a whole bunch of saltines and their Black affiliates who insisted that they had the right to get someone else sick. Just like, did I tell you the story of that maintenance man who came to work on my refrigerator, and he insisted at the door, he didn't want to put a mask on because he said he felt it was his duty to get sick. And I said, if you want this money,
you're lying.
No, I'm not. I must have told that to my congregation. I told somebody on the camera, but he literally said that he felt like it was his patriotic duty to get sick. But if he wanted that business, he was going to put on that mask, and he did. And he came on the house and put on. But these folks literally wanted the right to spread their nasty, filthy viruses, just like they've been doing since 1492. Was it 1492 Columbus sailed those? Okay, anyway.
It doesn't matter because I don't like that man Columbus. He done lied so much. We could lie on him. Was it 1535? Who cares? David is in the comments in our comments trying to explain what it is that RFK Jr. has. We don't
Oh, he actually
have a
has a
feeling
disorder?
about that. It's actually a neurological condition, but I'm not gonna
Oh,
go into that because you're out here giving
oh,
misinformation about COVID.
oh. I'm
Yeah,
so sad for
oh
him.
man, and
Maybe if he had a vaccine, he could have prevented it. Maybe he wouldn't sound like he's gargling like crack rocks. Like, I mean, I don't know what's wrong with that salting, but he needs to stay away from the black community with his viruses. He spread.
I'm
Like
so
the
dead.
wrong Kennedy got. I'm sorry.
I'm so dead. No, are you playing? There's a part 2. Do we need it?
The Fifth Amendment says that no one shall be deprived of life, liberty, or property unless convicted of a crime. Yet President Trump shut down 3.3 million businesses. President Trump said that he was going to run America like a business. And he came in and he gave the keys to all of our businesses to a 50-year bureaucrat who'd never been elected to anything and had no accountability. They closed down.
Don't talk about our Lord and Savior Trump.
3.3 million businesses with no due process, no just compensation, in violation of the Fifth Amendment. With the lockdowns, the mask mandates, the travel restrictions, President Trump presided over the greatest restriction on individual liberties this country has ever known. He didn't stand up for the Constitution when it really mattered.
Okay, so he's not.
Yeah.
Whatever. It's just no way.
This is what happens. Okay, I don't know why I'm being so generous to this dummy. But when you consider what happened to his uncle and his father, they were both assassinated. This is what happens to the brain of a child who lives and comes through this type of trauma, and now he takes that power, and instead of using that power to heal himself and to heal the system that killed his uncle and killed his father, he's using it to abuse everyone underneath him. So it's a hurt person who's projecting all of his hurt, but it no longer becomes my concern for compassion when this cracker is out here literally doing things that are going to get more people killed. And he's bringing this specifically to the Black community. He brings this message directly to the Black. He's been one of the lead voices that's been sowing misinformation about the vaccine to the Black community, like literally putting money, time, and effort behind it. Robert Kennedy Jr. did that. So I understand his brain is broken because of what they did to his family, but don't use your power to hurt more people. And that's literally what he's doing.
Work that we're doing here is not going to stop when it comes to these type of discussions. It's going to be for us and by us here on this platform when the media is telling us to look the other way. Your support is what helps us move forward. Join patreon.com/like it or not. Help us grow.